Hello and welcome again to A1 level French courses. Welcome to this chapter number 2 and section 1 related to numbers from 1 to 10. So, in this section, we will have a better understanding of numbers, and we will also learn about numbers from 1 to 10 in French. So, for the pronunciation, it's un, un is number 1. Deux, deux for number 2. Trois, trois. Quatre, quatre. Cinq, cinq. Six, six. Sept, sept. Without pronouncing the P, we say sept. Huit, huit. Neuf, neuf. 10, 10. So here is a table as a guide of pronunciation. So here we have numbers from 0 to 10. In French also, the pronunciation. For example, for 0, in French we say zéro, zéro. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, 10. Par exemple, for example, il y a 0 pomme dans le panier. There are 0 apples in the basket. Il y a 0 pomme dans le panier. I have 1 brother. J'ai un frère. She has 2 cats. Elle a 2 chats. We have 3 cars. Nous avons 3 voitures. I have 4 pens. J'ai 4 stylos. She has 5 books. Elle a 5 livres. There are 6 dogs. Il y a 6 chiens. Il y a 6 chiens. We have 7 chairs. Nous avons 7 chaises. Nous avons 7 chaises. I have 8 pencils. J'ai 8 crayons. J'ai 8 crayons. She has 9 friends. She has 9 friends. Elle a 9 amis. Elle a 9 amis. There are 10 birds. Il y a 10 oiseaux. Il y a 10 oiseaux. Now we're gonna practice counting. So let's practice counting from 1 to 10 in French. Remember to pronounce the numbers as you count. Understanding numbers isn't just about counting. Let's explore how these numbers are used in daily conversations and phrases. So, let's test your understanding with a quick quiz. Can you translate the numbers from French to English? Well done on completing this lesson on French numbers from 1 to 10. With practice, you'll soon be comfortable with these numbers in real-world situations. So, hello and welcome back to chapter 2, and this time for the section 2, numbers from 11 to 20. So, counting from where we left off last session, we will now learn about numbers from 11 to 20 in French. So, starting with 11, onze. 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20. J'ai 11 stylos. Elle a 12 chats. Nous avons 13 voitures. Il y a 14 oiseaux. Nous avons 15 chaises. J'ai 16 crayons. Elle a 17 amis. Il y a 18 pommes. Nous avons 19 livres. J'ai 20 stylos. Time for practice. So now let's count from 11 to 20 in French. Make sure to pronounce the numbers as you count. 11, 12, 13, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Numbers in context. Knowing numbers isn't just for counting. Let's now look at how these numbers are used in everyday conversations and phrases. Ready for a quick quiz? So, you're gonna translate these numbers from French to English and vice versa. Great job on completing this lesson on French numbers from 11 to 20. With continuous practice, these numbers will become second nature in no time. Hello and welcome back into the second chapter, section 3. So in this section, we're gonna study numbers from 21 until 100. So in this session, we will explore French numbers from 21 to 100. You will notice some unique patterns as we progress, particularly after number 69. So, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So for the examples of using numbers from 21 to 30. So, for example, j'ai 21 frères. Elle a 22 chats. Nous avons 23 voitures. Il y a 24 oiseaux. Nous avons 25 chaises. J'ai 26 crayons. Elle a 27 amis. Il y a 28 pommes. Nous avons 29 livres. J'ai 30 stylos. J'ai 31 frères. For the 31 number. And so on. So in this table, you can see the pronunciation of every single number from 31 to 40, and with examples of using those numbers in French and also in English, so you can understand better the topic or the examples. Also in this table we have numbers from 41 to 50. You can do whenever you are watching the video, you can do a pause and concentrate with each number with pronunciation also, and also with each example. And what you can do in this case is you can read the examples and from your part give another example. For example, in this table we have j'ai 41 frères, which means I have 41 brothers. So I understood this example. Now it's my turn to give an example. So I'm gonna say j'ai 41 stylos, for example, which means I have 41 pen. So I suggest you to do the same thing for each and every number. So same table for numbers from 51 to 60 with the pronunciation example of using every number. You can pause as I suggested. You can pause the video and concentrate with each table. So here we have a table for numbers from 61 to 70. For example, here we have a table for numbers from 71 to 80 with examples also. For example, this number 74, in English it's 74, in French it's 74, 74. Il y a 74 oiseaux. Numbers from 80 to 89. So starting with 80, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So now we completed the numbers from 21 to 100. So welcome to chapter 2, section 4 for ordinal numbers. So in this section of ordinal numbers, we're gonna see that in French ordinal numbers are slightly different from English. They are mainly used to express rank or position for dates and in certain phrases. So for example, from the first till the 10th, first, dixième, premier, première. We say premier, première for first, deuxième for second, troisième for third, quatrième for fourth, cinquième, fifth, sixième, sixth, septième, seventh, huitième, neuvième, and dixième. And from 11 to 12 we say onzième, 11th, douzième, treizième, quatorzième, quinzième, seizième, dix-septième, dix-huitième, dix-neuvième, vingtième. Using ordinal numbers. Now let's have a look at some examples of using those ordinal numbers. La première rue à gauche. La première rue à gauche means the first street on the left. La première rue à gauche. Son deuxième essai a été un succès. Means his second attempt was a success. Son, his. Deuxième, second. Essai, attempt. A été un succès. Was a success. Now you know how to use ordinal numbers in French. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep using these numbers in your conversations and writing. Hello and welcome back into chapter 2 section 5 related to age and birthdays. So in this section we will be talking about your age and birthday and how it is a common part of any conversation. In French, for example, when we talk about our age we use the verb avoir, which means to have, not être, which means to be. We're gonna see this in examples. So when talking about age, for example, j'ai 20 ans. J'ai 20 ans means I am 20 years old. J'ai 20 ans. Here, a is a form of the verb avoir. So literally, it translates to I have 20 years. Now, when asking about age, to ask someone's age, you can say quel âge as-tu? Quel âge as-tu? Or you can say tu as quel âge? Both meaning how old are you? Again, notice the use of a as a form of avoir. When it comes to birthdays, if you want to say my birthday is on July 15, for example, you can say mon anniversaire est le 15 juillet. Mon anniversaire est le 15 juillet. To ask when is your birthday, you would say quand est ton anniversaire? Quand est ton anniversaire? Now you can talk and ask about age and birthdays in French. Practice these phrases and remember to use the verb avoir when discussing age. Welcome back to chapter 2, section 6, related to phone numbers. In this section, we will be seeing that phone numbers in French are usually given into, for example, the number 06, 12, 34, 56, 78 would be said as 06, 12, 34, 56, 78. If you want to ask someone for their phone number, you would say quel est ton numéro de téléphone? Quel est ton numéro de téléphone? Or, tu peux me donner ton numéro de téléphone. Tu peux me donner ton numéro de téléphone. Both mean, can I have your phone number? Remember, you can pause the video and concentrate with any slides you want, so don't hesitate. If someone asks you for your phone number, you can say mon numéro de téléphone est, which means my phone number is, and then you tell them your phone number. Mon numéro de téléphone est. Remember to say the numbers into. Country and area codes. When given a phone number that includes a country code, say the country code digit by digit. For example, the number plus 33, 6, 12, 34, 56, 78 would be plus 33, 6, 12, 34, 56, 70, 78. Excuse me. 78. Now you can ask for and give a phone number in French easily. Make sure to practice saying the numbers in twos. And don't forget the country code if you are given a non-local number. Welcome back to chapter 2.7, related to dates. So, dates in French may be expressed in several ways, often involving le, de, and ordinal numbers. Now let's learn how to say dates correctly in French. To express the day of the month in French, we generally use cardinal numbers from 2 to 31. The only exception is the first of the month, which is le premier. For example, to say days in this table, we have days of the week in English. For example, Monday. In French, it's lundi. Lundi. Exemple, je vais à la piscine le lundi. Je vais à la piscine le lundi, which means I go to the swimming pool on Monday. I go to the swimming pool on Monday. Tuesday, which is mardi. 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 Nous avons un examen mardi. Nous avons un examen mardi. We have an exam on Tuesday. We have an exam on Tuesday. Wednesday. Mercredi. 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 For example, mercredi, je vais voir un film. On Wednesday, I'm going to watch a movie. Thursday. Jeudi. Jeudi. Le magasin est fermé le jeudi. Le magasin est fermé le jeudi. Friday. Vendredi. Vendredi. Nous faisons la fête vendredi soir. We're having a party on Friday night. Saturday. Samedi. Samedi. Samedi, c'est le jour de mon cours de piano. Samedi, c'est le jour de mon cours de piano. Sunday. Dimanche. Dimanche. Dimanche, je vais à l'église. Dimanche, je vais à l'église. Speaking about month in this table, January in French is janvier. Janvier. Mon anniversaire est en janvier. February, février. March is mars. April is avril. May is May. June is juin. July is juillet. Juillet. August is août. Août. September is septembre. Septembre. October is octobre. Octobre. November is novembre. Novembre. December is décembre. Décembre. Nous fêtons Noël en décembre. We celebrate Christmas in December. For the seasons, in English we say spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter. In French, we say printemps. Printemps. For summer, we say l'été. L'été. For autumn or fall, we say l'automne. L'automne. For winter, we say l'hiver. L'hiver. For example, les fleurs éclosent au printemps. Nous allons à la plage en été. Les feuilles changent de couleur en automne. Il fait froid en hiver. To say years, you normally split the year into two two-digit numbers. For example, for this year, we can say 1995. 1995. Not 1995. We say 1995. Putting it together, a date would be expressed as le. In the first place, we put the day, second, month, and last, the year. For example, you can say le 4 juillet 2022, which is July 4th, 2022. When writing dates, French speakers use the format day, month, year. So that was all to express dates in French. With some practice, you will be able to talk about dates and significant events in no time. I really suggest you to practice this at home with your family and with your friends. For the review part of French numbers, we have covered numbers from 1 to 100 in French, including both cardinal and ordinal numbers. Also, as a quick reminder, 3 is 3, 10 is 10, 20 is 20, and 100 is 100. The first 3 ordinal numbers are premier for the first, deuxième for second, and troisième for the third. Practice French numbers. So, to practice, try counting from 1 to 100 in French, and from 1st to 10th in ordinal numbers. Can you say your age and your current year in French? Age, birthdays, and phone numbers. We have also discussed how to express age, celebrate birthdays, and also share phone numbers in French. Remember, for age, we say j'ai, notre âge, en. Par exemple, j'ai 25 ans. Your birthday is mon anniversaire. And to share your phone number, you say mon numéro de téléphone est, and you give your number. Practice age, birthdays, and phone numbers. Now, can you say your age in French? Can you also share your anniversaire and numéro de téléphone with a partner? So try to practice this with your friends, family. Review of the dates. Lastly, we learned how to express dates in French. Remember, aujourd'hui, c'est le jour, mois, année. It means today is, we start by the day, then the month, and last the year. To practice dates, can you try to say today's date in French? Can you say your birthday in French? Remember, always try to practice. Great job going over the review. For further practice, try to incorporate these elements into your daily routine. Remember, consistent practice is the key to learning a new language.